You have to leave.
Oh, no, come on. You want to eat more, don't you, Sheila?
Exactly. Thank you so
It
much.
was so good to see
Good to have you
you.
here on the show.
I'm glad that you enjoyed it.
Absolutely. Like I said, next time I'm digging in that. Okay. Keep calling on the apples for $19.95. 765-548. And do not forget about our client's value of the day. Remember, this is $75 worth of product for only $24.95. 008272. All right, we are scooting along. We are almost out of time in this Easter Feast broadcast. Of course, clearing the way for Miss Callie coming up with 9 West handbags. Okay. We have Moose Munch. Who's ready to get on out here? You know what's so funny? Miss Chris, we love her.
Hello.
She's always backstage. And you know what's so funny? I mean, I've never even known your last name until today. Isn't that awful?
Well,
you know how you just love people and you just have little faces that you want.
Thank you. Look at the good stuff that I get to bring you now.
Well, I'll tell you what, because you obviously, I mean, you're a food specialist. You get to work with everybody. You
get to work with a lot of fun stuff.
See everything.
Yes.
So I know when you like something, it's a really big deal because you see it all, basically.
I see a lot of stuff going on, and especially when this table rolls off the set, I can guarantee it doesn't even last 2 seconds. But we've got 3.5 pounds, 3.5 pounds of the Moose Munch.
Oh,
it is absolutely wonderful. Harry and David is known for all of their juicy fruits and all their goodness, but the Moose Munch is incredible. I mean, you can't go wrong with all of
it's a sampler for $21.95.
That's right. You have 2 bags. What you get, you get 2 bags of milk chocolate Moose Munch.
Okay.
You have the caramel, just plain without any chocolate at all. And then you also have the dark chocolate.
Ooh.
So it's 3.5 pounds of nothing but Moose Munch goodness yummies.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, think about it. It's just wonderful. The caramel corn is puffed. It's not fried. It's puffed. And it goes through a conveyor belt, basically, and it puffs the corn, it gets rid of the kernels, and then it's coated with all that caramel and delicious, sweet, yummy-tasting flavor.
You know, one of the things I've noticed, and tell me if I'm totally off base here, because there are other coated popcorns out there.
Yes.
You know what I mean? At a lot of different prices. You know, the ones you can get at the grocery store, the ones you can get here. But here's what I think sets the Moose Munch apart. It's like every kernel is encased and covered. A lot of times,
right.
You know, I buy that other stuff, and it's like I'll tip the whole box out, and then I'll
just take out the crunchies.
I'll take out the good ones.
You notice there's really not that many little crunchies on the bottom. It's all covered with yum.
It's all product.
Exactly.
And the thing is, the kernels that fluff up, they actually look bigger than what I'm used to.
It's a large puffed kernel. And then after it gets all nice and puffed, it goes through and it shakes out all of the kernels. So you're not getting all that stuff stuck in your teeth. And then it's covered with all of the caramel. And then, wait, it gets even better. With the milk chocolate, it goes down the conveyor belt, basically, and it goes through a curtain of chocolate. And it is totally covered with chocolate. And I mean, backstage, a lot of people are saying, don't you just want to lay out on the conveyor belt and cover yourself with chocolate? That's what it is. So you want to be the popcorn.
Who better than talk nuts than me?
But
let's talk nuts.
Look at the cashews.
Yeah.
I mean, these are gigantic. They're wonderful.
And they're whole. Like you were saying, too, it's not like they're the crunchies. It's not like they're a bunch of little itty bits and pieces.
Right.
I mean, it's like whole pieces. It's like whole product. It's not a bunch of filler. Because the thing is, if you're going to buy anything, and this, by the way, exclusive configuration at $21.95. I mean,
they're enormous.
They are.
They're enormous. But again, you get 2 bags of the milk chocolate, because that seems to be everybody's favorite. But you also get a dark chocolate, and you get the caramel just without the chocolate. So sometimes you want to share it, sometimes you really don't. So that way you get to pick and choose whatever it is that you want, and everybody knows.
But you know what? People love this as a gift too,
Yes.
because it's a little unexpected. I mean, you know, that box of chocolates, and we all love it. There's something about the popcorn where it feels like you're not cheating. You know what I mean? Where it's
technically it's vegetable.
You know what?
And
you got your fruit and
technically it is a vegetable. And you have protein because you have the cashews and some almonds. So you're all right.
You know what? I need you to be my diet
You have to
buddy.
have it
That's
in the
what I
mornings.
need. See? I'm with you. The apples were the fruit, and now we got your vegetable
Right.
covered.
Well, if you can see, look, see, it's going down the conveyor belt, and everything is coated. And then after it goes through, it gets puffed and covered with the caramel.
Right.
Then it goes through the curtain of chocolate, and
I
it
just
gets.
love it. Say that again.
It's just a curtain of chocolate.
The
I mean, it
curtain.
just gets totally smothered with all of the. Either it's milk chocolate or dark chocolate, whatever it is, but you have a choice here.
That
You're
sounds
not
very
just
romantic.
stuck with one. You're not just stuck with one.
Okay.
See, it's going, there's the curtain of chocolate. It's just totally drenched. It's nothing's coming out without chocolate when it's going through there.
I think
Look
we
at
need it
that.
for the factory.
I mean, there's a
You know
lot of
what?
people
I-
back there
I-
that really want to be the popcorn.
It's true.
They really want to be the caramel corn, and they want to go through the curtain of chocolate.
I think there needs to be a little HSN field trip.
That's it, but look,
And-
you have 3.5 pounds. 3.5 pounds, it's a whole bunch of moose buns.
It is, and you know the other thing too, we should talk about freshness, because the way this is sealed, I think people think, oh, popcorn, it's sealed in such a way, I know, still, we get so much of it, it's sealed in such a way that it's still going to have that snap, and it's going to have
Yes,
that crackle,
that
you know,
crunch.
and it's not going to have that sogginess to it, it's just going to have that crunch, right?
Exactly.
Now,
exactly.
what else is this, my dear?
This is the factory. This is where it all happens, and it's like its own little world. It's a Moose Munch world, and it's everybody is taking good care of it. There's all of the almonds and the cashews. Everything is selected because this is quality. This is everything that you
Right.
want to taste. It's got flavor. There's the curtain of chocolate. That's what everybody is just dreaming about. It's every single piece is taken care of, goes through the conveyor belt. It's dried and it's packaged with nothing but care.
Yeah.
And everybody knows Moose Munch.
I mean, they really do. And the thing is, when you can it's not just one. So, because
No,
when I go to
right.
the stores, it's like, okay, you got to buy them all separately.
It's not just one. It's 4 bags, 14-ounce bags, 3.5 pounds of Moose Munch. I mean, it's a whole bunch of Moose Munch going on, but nobody would know if one was missing.
Yeah, exactly. See? And these really are crowd pleasers too. I mean, if you're looking for something that
Right.
really pleases a crowd,
Exactly.
Moose Munch.
We went to the fair the other day, and we kind of stuffed one in our back pocket, and I tell you what, they knew what it was. That's one thing they almost took out.
Really? Oh, that's pretty funny. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, always
Thank you
a
for having
treat.
me.
Thank
I'm
you.
glad I can't wait for you to have it.
I know. All right.
Thanks
good
a lot.
to see you.
I'll save you some.
Okay, thank you. You know I'm raiding the tables after this show. You know that. Okay, now, if another great reminder here. Really? Chef Jamie, I missed you on your today's special too, by the way. Do you know
missed
how
you
I was
so
so
much.
mad. I was at home.
You were. I hope you were cooking along. And just for the record, technically, the wine
Yeah.
is a fruit. We
You know
covered the
what?
vegetables.
That's true.
We're moving on to the fruit.
You know that saying, I cook with wine, sometimes I put it in the food?
Little wine for the pot, a little